Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Blueprints. I know very little about this game. I hear that it's a puzzle game. I hear that it's a roguelike puzzle game. And from what I could see from the Steam page, the roguelike element is we're going to be kind of building out a mansion, room by room. I don't have any idea how that's going to make a game, but that's what we're here to find out. Got a little bit left of my coffee there. You could hear that sip. If not, ignore it. Pretend that nothing happened. Dogabum presents. Dogabum. In association with Raw Fury. The game by Tonda Ross. Or Ross, I don't know. Maybe Tonda instead of Tonda. Who knows? I think Tonda Ross sounds like a Star Wars character. Sick name. This is obviously our late uncle, Frederick Beauregard.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington.
Or that.
To publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Alright. Well, there's our backstory. An impossible room in a liminal space, perhaps? Day 1? I think that's us. I don't even remember what our name is. He mentioned it once in his little monologue there, and I completely forgot. Alright, so in the upper left I can see I have 50 step markers. I'm assuming that's the number of rooms I can travel in a day. And just leave. There is a sprint. The marginal one, but it's a sprint. Yeah, that's cool and all, but I'm gonna head out. I'm just gonna go. I don't actually really need a mansion that doesn't exist consistently within our space-time continuum, so I'm gonna go back to my job at Starbucks. Actually, I'm gonna discover some secret doors, which are probably shortcuts for later. Hopefully. I'm not really sure. Oh, you closed the gate behind me? That's gonna make things awkward. I was really hoping to head back. There's a campsite too? Is this a coffin? What is going on with this game? I was trying to mess around and I found the future? Campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu tab. Be accessed after picking up the blueprint in the entrance hall. I haven't even done that much. I used 3 steps doing that. My shenanigans have already ruined my perfect run. I was gonna do this in one go and show off to all my internet friends. Now I'm stuck actually playing the game for realsies, I think. Open this gate. Obviously, 1984, one of my favorite books, and obviously the, no, okay, never mind. No, oh gosh, I know the author. Orwell? George Orwell, there we go. Favorite George Orwell novel. The bunker exits right here, apparently. Or the mine shaft, you know, as you famously have in all of your mansions. Oh my god, the timer is still going down. I'm still using up steps. Wandering around out here. Can I jump? Can I fall? I mean, exploring the grounds is also part of exploring the mansion, right? So, as silly as this is, it's not the end of the world. Another secret entrance, perhaps? This looked like it had a stairwell, but apparently not. Oh, look at those, like... Those are my favorite. Those are so good. Portals carved out of, like, cliff faces. Fantastic. Fantastic architectural choice. Oh, and here's the escape tunnel. I went the wrong way at first. Sure is dark in here. Can I light the torches? No? These boxes are certainly in the way. There's no way a simple human like me could ever hope to get over those. Alright, let's get to the actual game. There's a blueprint in the main lobby that we just kind of walked past. Was I over by those trees? Maybe I was. I didn't notice that those trees were dead. It's a puzzle game. Exploration is important. For example, look at the time. The time matters. That is 8:30. Time is ticking. That's what's happening there. That hand was moving. I am going to own this place in the future. Open the garden gate for me. By my right as the landlord of this estate. Alright. Once again, searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one footstep. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. Entrance hall rank 1 in the bottom right. This must be from our uncle. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, that's us. Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember that I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print in my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important for me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Claire. Alright, thanks, Uncle. Blueprint. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. We are at the entrance hall. I assume we would like to get to the antechamber. And call it a day down here. I have my inventory here. Okay. Well, I know nothing about this game, so let's just get started. We're going to go straight towards the antechamber. Select a room to draft. Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. And this is just a right turn. Closet has 2 items. Hallway goes left and right. I'll take the bedroom. I'll get some steps back. Picture. A lovely lady with a little moon emblem on her necklace. Greetings from Reddington. In red text. A finger pointing down. This is already going to be a very interesting game, I think. The trunk is locked. I don't have a crouch at the moment. Paper crane. How much of this do you think matters? A white pawn? A top hat? A bride-to-be? Alright, I want to keep going up. Oh, man. Den would do it, though, wouldn't it? Plus 4 coins, plus 1 gem. What the heck are these? Oh, yeah, it'll even tell you. It'll preview where it's going to go. Lavatory with dead end. The den will go up. So let's do that. Candlestick. Big clock. Again, time is moving. It is now 9... It's gotta be 9:05. Bathtub. 9:05 once again. I can go that way. And round out the room. Duck, duck, goose. Large grandfather clock. White pawn once again. So if these are clues, then they will sometimes repeat. Here's that gem. Please and thank you. Okay, so it's 5 wide. I thought it was 3 wide for some reason. I thought we were going to get kind of blocked if we had done the lavatory. Let's go up. Bum, 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 bum. A puzzle in the parlor. Okay, let's get some puzzling. Oh, this box is the middle box. The gems are in the middle box. Okay. This box is the middle box. Well, I feel like this is the middle box, and these two are lying. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the old hams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rivaled hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. I think I'm right. I think the middle box is the, a rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Let me just make sure. At least one box which displays only true. At least one box which displays only false. So the second box can either be telling true or false. Or the third box, I should say. So, like, if this was the true one, this could be true. And then this would be false. The gems are in the middle box. I think this has to be true. Because one of these will have gems in it. And this is the only one talking about where they would be. And then I think this is lying, this is lying. I think this is the middle box. Which is funny because it's the middle box. If I'm wrong, we're wrong. I'm so good at this game. But I feel like that one was trying to trick us with like a trick question, an anti answer. This is obviously the middle box. The gems are in the middle box, so these two would have to be aligned. Either way, we're still trying to get to antechamber, so I'm going to try and turn up here. We can't. Spare room will go through. Gas bedroom gives us 10 steps, but we're still good there. Storeroom has a bunch of stuff in it. We'll do the spare room. I don't know what gems and money are for yet. Like, we haven't found anything to do with that yet. We're gonna tape gun. This really is just a spare room. Alright. Spare room rank 3. Pantry will turn right. Hallway will not. I'll take pantry. Ring, ring, ring. Coffee. Coffee. Coffee grinder. Ladder. Yeah, box up there. Alright, here's some money. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Alright. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. That seems pretty easy. That was 1 apple. And it healed 2 steps. Corridor is always left unlocked. Whenever you enter chapel, lose a coin. Guest bedroom, another 10 steps. I'm gonna take corridor. Another hat. A nice coat. Nook turns left. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Gem requirement? So I need a gem to place a nursery. Nook is gonna kinda block me. If this doesn't work out, we'd have to go all the way back down to the den. So I'm thinking I might need to backtrack all the way down to like the den or the entrance hall. Draft a room so I can avoid... Can I back out? You must select one. Okay. Well, I couldn't have known. But my plan was to backtrack so that I didn't have to put this turn here. Because now we're kind of screwed if this one doesn't work out. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay. Are you going to give me a journal, or do I have to find it myself? Do I have to make it myself, I should say. Like, there's the white rook. So the chess pieces are obviously going to mean something eventually. Alright, let's take our turn here, please. Door's locked. Alright, well, here's a key. Please let me turn right. Yes. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Courtyard would also work. I'll take a drawing room. I did take one of my gems. Okay. Herbert S. Sinclair. Ocean bathtub. Horse. Let's see, there's so many pictures. Like, are all of these important? How could we know? It also feels like it's setting us up for the number of legs puzzle. Like, this is actually 3 because the guy's walking with a cane. The horse is 4. The woman is 2. The boy is 2. That kind of thing. But, like, there's so many pictures. Is there one that's an odd one out? Boy running, guy walking with umbrella, horse trotting, guy with cane up and behind him. Everything is repeated at least once. Except for Mr. Sinclair, I suppose. And this is the one that's like front and center. So would I count the number of these guys? And maybe only the ones that are turning left? I don't know. Alright, so I can redraw the floor plans here if I need to. Let me take the West Wing Hall to keep trying to go up towards the antechamber. And if I need to, I can go backwards that way. Let me do that now. If I can get that nursery, that'll like buy me some steps. Plus 1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. Closet is just 2 items. I don't know what the stars are. But it's probably important. Takes a gem. Alright, we got our star. And if we get another observatory, then we have more stars. The fixed stars. Stargazer's Companion of Constellations by Richard Witt. Then Aries, Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Quick little pen movement on my desk there, just in case. Bird and Sons. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, plus 1 gold. Okay. Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, plus 3 steps. The Amundus Minor, plus 1 gem. Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Okay. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious. Clavis the Key, plus 1 key. Diamondus Major, that's a lot of stuff. Draxus the Dead, dead-end rooms are more common today. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. Borealis, Bloom of the Sky, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay. So, get stars to get effects for the run. Car. Oh, I can't get down now. Well, the entrance is over there. Activate it on the right side to turn it up. Alright, that's the maximum. I saw there was a big wheel down here that I missed. That's gonna turn it. Can I go one more? Alright, that's pointed outside. What do we see? Star. Alright, so that's just a checks the effect of the night sky, perhaps? I'm curious, can I rotate this thing and smash this, smash the walkway? Nah. I can just point it down. And this won't do anymore? Alright, cool. We're done here. As far as I know. This is blocked off, which is cool. Oh, spin the globe. Spin the small globe. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to go up first. Locked. That's not good. Ah, 2 gems for the passageway. That's not gonna happen. Apple will go through. Food for sale. Take the chapel and try to go through. Yeah, go ahead and tithe me. A lot of candles. Red gems? Red gems? Bishop? One is farmer. Two is a baking angel. Oh, I'm sure this all matters. One is a hoe. Two is like a baker's paddle. Three is a pitchfork. Four is a chimney sweep. Five is a maid. Six is a jockey. And I don't see a 7. Oh, there's 7. 7, what the heck are you? You're just like a knight? Alright, it'll let me go this way. Courtyard will be my last gem, but it gets me where I want to go, kind of. And this doesn't look like I can get through here. I was kind of hoping to draft that real quick and see if I can get anything. Security door is locked by electric key card. Key. Locked as well. Alright, so... Locked. Observatory, I locked it off. I have to go all the way back to the den / entrance hall. And I only got 33 steps. I believe I can see now the difficulty of the game. Why one might need to reset a couple of times. Alright, here's the den. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Storeroom gives me a gem though. And a key. I really need that key. Coin. Take the key. Take the gem. I think that's everything over here. Wait, hold on. Bird. Bird in a bathing suit. Rocking horse. On again. Little diorama. Pin. Safety pin. Fir tree. Since I'm here, was that always a bat? Did I just never look at that picture? I'm gonna tag this real quick. Opportunity to earn and spread money. What does that mean? I was hoping to get a bedroom to boost my foot count. Instead, I'm just gonna do this. Shovel. Well. That's actually very important because I know where I want to use that. Alright, so walking back to that bedroom keeps giving us more footsteps. And that takes a coin every time. Old shoe. God, this game is good. What a freaking waste of my time. Door's locked, use the key. I don't think we're making it to the antechamber at this point. View inventory of all items currently in the house. I'm pretty sure I picked up everything. Hallway, though. Hallway and a straightaway, and we can get to the antechamber. Fingers crossed. Please. Please. Don't be locked. No! Wait, I have another key. Let's go! I thought this was the antechamber! Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Yeah. We got our steps back. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson. His peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Alright, well, billiard room has a cool puzzle in it then, I guess. Pose. Another pawn. Oh! The security room would tell me how many chess pieces there are. Okay, okay. No! Now we're really done. I'm pretty sure I've locked off everything. Alright, call it a day. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. I'm assuming my gems and my coins are going to be gone. Total rooms 18, rank reached 8, steps taken 50, items found 1. Okay. Save and continue. Let's do one more. This is going to be a bit of a long one, but I'll try and go a little bit quicker on the second run through here. Day 2. Ace. Queen. You going for playing cards now? Nook, parlor, corridor. Parlor is the one that has the, corridor is always left unlocked, though. Parlor has the gem puzzle. Let's get some gems right away. But let's go straight with the corridor. I kind of want to go straight. I want to go as hard on the antechamber as possible. Breaker box. We'll take the den so we can branch. And then I think I'm going to head back and open the other 2 rooms. Because we need to get some items. Storeroom sounds fantastic. But I can see the appeal of getting a hallway. Supposed to be a gem in here, right? There it is. Whenever you enter this room, probably not that important. I'll just do closet. A gem and a key. I believe that's everything. Last time we got a shovel in there, but I don't think the items are guaranteed. Kitchen is food for sale. Pantry turns to the left. Parlor also turns to the left, and it has the gem puzzle. We'll take that one. Alright, one of these lies, one of these tells the truth. This box is the white box. That is not true. This box is a black box. That is also not true, so this must be true. The blue box contains the gems. This is false. This is false. So this must be true. So the blue box contains the gems. And if this is wrong, then I don't understand how this works. I think we're fine. Yep. No. Okay, I did do it right. I had a sinking feeling that I put the wrong room in the wrong way. I don't want a dead end, so I have to take the passageway. We're doing good on gems. But before I knock any of those, let's see what's through here. Guest bedroom is a free 10 steps. Nook turns downwards with a key, but I think I'm going to be much more conservative with my keys this time. Let me take guest bedroom. I'm doing a lot more walking around. This is the guy about the billiard room. Okay. So some of the rooms seem to be the same. Just their locations are always going to be different. And here's another thought I just had. I had that shovel yesterday. Maybe I should have gone outside and poked around a bit. Let me first try to go up. I'm gonna pass on that for now. I can do this instead. Chapel will let me go up. It's a coin every time you walk through it. Chapel really kind of sucks, doesn't it? Hallway lets me continue. I'm gonna do that. Back this way. Gymnasium loses you 2 steps. Milk is a key, though. I would take that. And this is the guy that wanted me to pick up a journal, right? Well, as soon as you let me have one, I will take it. I'm not doing a chapel. Lavatory is a dead end. Bare room. You do want to explore the lavatory at some point, though, I guess. Oh my god. Because this spare room has a window? Is that always the case? But we can see outside. This door is locked. I'll open this one. We got a free key in the room before. Can I see the floor plans while drafting in this room? Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. But it'll end us. We keep getting utility closet, and I want to see what the breaker box is, but I want to keep on drafting. Really is a dark room, huh? Will we be able to see the floor plan at least? Not even. Gem requirement then, maybe? Hey, it goes through. Alzara. You can put a coin in there, which is probably a good use for it, because I haven't found any other uses for the coins yet. Loads of money! Now I'm nervous that I shouldn't. Black Bishop. Am I gonna need to remember where all the pieces are and eventually assemble them? Water cooler. Don't know why you need water when you got so many beers lying around. Fish! How did I miss the fish? Oh, it's the rumpus room. That's why it's so much fun in here. Alright, Alzara. What do you got for me?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Okay.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Yeah?
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
That would be nice.
The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand.
I was not expecting this.
He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Uh-huh.
I hear the wind blowing,
Okay.
but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by Rogue Moon.
Yeah.
A door that is always locked, yet has no key.
Huh.
It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
Alright.
It holds true beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alazara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Right. So, looks like we can get visions from Alzara once a day. We can find the Rumpus Room. Black cat tied to a red flag. Very, very interesting. I am going to keep pushing forward on this path. Greater chance to find items in green rooms. That takes both my gems. And I need a left and then a straight. Change tree will give me some options. I can go up or straight. Oh, and the fruit too. Alright, so it looks like the whatchamacallit is not always windows. Windows can appear in any room as long as they're on the side, I'm guessing. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The same as it was. Commissary. We can buy items. Chapel. With crown, without row. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. That's a weird time frame. Seth notice, effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of the terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password, blah, blah, blah. It starts with an S. Maybe it's Sinclair. As bad of a password as that would be. 4 diamonds. Dirigiblocks? Yeah, no, that's definitely an airship. Like dirigible, but like dirigiblocks. What can I do? Shop here. Salt shaker, compass, shovel, sledgehammer. I can get the shovel and the compass. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay. That kind of sucks because I don't need to go north. I need to go. Never eat Sagu. I need a west. Like right now. Please get me a west right now. Locked. Alright, try it. This is bad. This is my last key. No! Dang, dude. Give me the toilet. If you're gonna F me that bad, give me the freaking toilet. Is there a puzzle in here? You really just gonna poop on me? Oh, the bathtub. And it's important enough that they've drawn it on every single room. It's just a dead end. That's all it is, chat. Oh, and it's so far to walk now. Last thing we can do is go to the dark room. And who knows if we're going to get anything useful out of that. I don't want to use my last gem. I'll take this middle one. Hey, it's the utility box. Danger, toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. On-off keycard entry system. VAC indicators. Gymnasium, darkroom, garage, cabinet. Alright, and I'll turn that off just in case I come across it, but who knows if I will. I don't want to play with it too much in case I break it. Oh, VAC. Air conditioning? Why would I care, though? Anyways, the darkroom is lit up again, so now let's take a look through these. Music got a bit ominous in here. More AC system. Lovely lady. Fruit tree with a heart carved into it. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as the enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. Said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. That looks like a bomb. Large battery pack provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Okay. If I see any, I'll let you know. She's working at her computer. She's got a queen, perhaps? Hides. What looks to be like the garden or the conservatory. Much more in focus this time. Another out of focus maid picture. That's Sinclair. That's a nice camera. A Cinca. Cinca Blade. Who is this guy then? That is not Sinclair. So that's a dead end now. Passageway needs a key. I don't have any. So hallway. And then we're blocked off. There's something in there? Maybe. Not this one, because that was a locked door. I saved it. That's locked as well. We're dead. This would maybe be a sledgehammer? Or no, because that walled off. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Never eat muggy waffles. So like over this way? So don't go left if you don't want keys. Maybe to the right has more gem requirements then? I mean, we're just spitballing. I did get the shovel, so let's go explore near the campsite again. And that's all we can do for today. Compass, battery, shovel. I wasn't really looking for piles of dirt though my first time out here. So I don't know if we're gonna find anything. But we might as well try. This is boarded. That would have been a sledgehammer, perhaps. Nothing here. There is a pipe, though. Yellow. These boxes, maybe we could have smashed those with a sledgehammer. Alright, let's go back to the campsite. We gotta end the day anyway, so I can just do it from out here. This is maybe the keycard door? be interesting. Nothing here. Campsite. Nowhere to dig yet. Oh, and this. Well, let's try the 1890 or 1809. It's the only number we found so far that I think is meaningful. These trees. We saw a picture with the apple trees on it. But I don't remember there being a date near it or anything like that, so... I feel like we learned a lot on this one. But it was also... we ran into a wall pretty hard. So I don't know where the next breakthrough is gonna be. I think just seeing more rooms, honestly. Like, we've been going through a lot of the same places. Oh. I have that bird within the bathing suit. So that uncle made... or Sinclair made that drawing for me, maybe? Maybe I drew that and left it as a kid? Anyways, I'm gonna end the day here and call it. Not allowed to say... Yeah. Oh, I don't even do that. I have to use this. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. That's blueprints. I can see there being some depth to this game. It's not gonna be for everyone, but it's fun. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye.